This is my friend Tim. We're on a cycling adventure in Tasmania where we have cycled a rail trail, some single track and a couple of small islands of Tasmania. Today, it's horrible. This time we are in the Central Plateau area cycling some of the Trans Tasman Trail near Miena and across to Bronte Park.
Coffee in 15.
Trail is flat, but it's full of 4-inch loose rocks. There's a sign there that says it's closed. We can go down it, but we might get kicked out by the road workers, or it might be, it might be dangerous in places. But if we go down it, and it starts to become bad, or they don't want us there, we just turn around and come back out. There's a phone number.
What's that?
There's a phone number, you give them a call. Okay, we spoke to the site manager. We are not allowed through this road, so we've got to turn around and we've got to abandon the cycle for the day. It means we get to go back down this epic hill. In the construction manager's defence, if we'd gone through there and had an accident, it would have been them that would have been at fault, not us. That's why they've refused us entry. And they have contacted the Tassie Trail people several times to tell them the road is closed and have not got any response. So obviously there's a communication breakdown going on there. So after the aborted ride this morning, we have come out behind Shannon Lake and we're now heading towards Shannon, whatever that is. It's through a locked gate. We're back on hydroelectric company roads, so we've got the place to ourselves. So far it's lovely. So back in the day, I presume that's the channel that had brought the water down through here, and then out through there, down to a turbine. I should say, while I've got a moment and he's gone on ahead, if you're noticing that Tim is going downhill quite slowly, it's because he broke his neck about 10 years ago on a mountain bike, so he's a bit cautious about going downhill. He's a braver bugger than me. He's out here doing it still, but he's looking after himself. Families lived in this valley while the Shannon hydroelectric scheme was being built in the 1920s. This scheme was built by a private company, Armstrong Whitworth. The village here survived until 1945, but it had no shops, phone or school. At its peak, Shannon had 11 houses, a staff house and a hall. All that remains today is this sign. Tim's shouting at me because I'm going the wrong way, but I thought that was a pretty field to go and get a picture of. So today we're going from Miena to Bronte Park, and Bronte Park is just on the lower slopes of Cradle Mountain, but we're on the back side of it, so we won't get a good view of it or anything, but should be a good ride. It's cold though, it's about 4 degrees. We've been travelling on the main road. We've now just come off into a state conservation area. We're the only people here. It's fantastic. It's the same sign as before, just I didn't record it before. So as I descend from the highlands of Tasmania down into Bronte Park, this will be the end of my cycle trip here for this visit. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you like this sort of thing, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.